Hello and welcome back to Rollercoaster Tycoon, where we are looking at the newly colored train for this ride. Because that's where we left off last time. We said we would color this train, and coloring I have given it pretty good, I must admit. It really has like this cool gradient, I guess is the right word, right? and yeah, I think it looks good. But all in all, guys, I think this whole coaster that we have here might have been a slight mistake. I think it took us like more than 2.5 months to build just the one ride, and I feel like that is not quick enough. Now, I have to admit that in terms of guest count, our target for year 3 is 1200. Maybe a little bit more. We're only 100 off for year 2. So we're basically almost a year ahead. We were a full year ahead. So we've lost ground a little. And now is also the time that the guests do start leaving because more and more are out of money. But so far, wait, is it? Am I seeing it right in that? Whoa, 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 whoa! Guys! What's happening here? Is there like an absolute epidemic of vandalism here? Is that what's going on? Wow, that's bad. We'll fix that in a moment. It's also bad over here. What's the... Let me just do a quick intervention here. I don't know where you are walking. It seems like you're sweeping the footpath like right over there, right? Yeah, you're cleaning that up already, but you need to clean up even more. Like, it's not enough, but wow, this is bad. Now, what we are gonna do, before we continue, we're gonna have a few more named guests, like guest 1809. You will be in the park as Robin Scholund. There, nice. And you are, ooh, look, you are the guy who likes like the really insane and intense stuff. You are a man after my own heart. Guest 1806, you will be airport 444. And well, you can't stand any intense, nauseating rides, but you do like intense stuff. So I don't know. And then we will also have Van Boy, the Viper 57. There, nice. All right, and it's the same deal with you. You like intense stuff, but you can't handle it with your stomach. That's alright though. Now, back to this. I don't know what's happening here, but we need to act here quickly, because this is just bad. Whoa, whoa, I saw it, guys. Did you see what happened here? We have a vandal. I saw this being demolished. Is it you? No. Is it you? No. Is there any more? No. You are very happy. Yeah, it's you. You did it. You did it! You are the only angry guest right here in this vicinity. Oh no, it's you! You are the one! Look, guest 1608. Why is it? Guest 1608. Look, this is the one. We caught you red-handed. We caught you in the act. I think you may fend for yourself for a little bit, right? Try and see if you can find the way back. Wow. I think this is the first time ever in a series that I actually caught ourselves a vandal. Literally caught him. He must have been like walking this way around and demolishing all these benches there. Probably. Still, the vomit over there doesn't help, so we need to basically get... Oh, you are also a sweeping footpath. Right, okay. I mean, for the rest, it seems to be not so bad, if I'm really honest. Looks rather good. And seeing how you are sweeping some footpath. Like, but you are sweeping that like all the way over there. I guess we've given this handy dude maybe a little bit too much of an area. There's also you. Shouldn't we just include this and then have you be cleaning that up? There's like 3 specks of vomit there. Good. Well, guys, we had to do this. I mean, obviously, there is some issues that we need to take care of. But we need to get building. The brother coaster that we're going to build here, it'll have to wait. Not for long, just a little. Agads, tell me, what are you up to? Boat hire. Gentle ride. We have this to build. The rest is built and there are no more gentle rides. As for thrill rides, though, we have the dome. And we can build this, which will be our next coaster that we build. And we can also build this. So in terms of thrill rides, we actually do have quite a bit to build. But it's going to be a bit of a water session today, as we're going to build the boat hire first. So let's get that in. Let's start out over here. All the way up till there. Yes. I don't even know if that's really required. Also, entrance, we will have it move one back. And in theory, with the water queue, so long as we go like that, that should connect. And the rowing boat should be able to pass here. So, well, I'll have to see if that's true. I mean, if they're all trapped, then we know that they... Wait, I didn't build. Game, dang it. Okay, done. So that was easy. Now, are we gonna charge $5 for this? I mean, we could. I feel like we might wanna lower the price on that as well. I think it might have lost most of its novelty value. So let's look. Oh, it is already lowered. All right. In that case, we're not. Yeah, and I believe that last time we actually did a full pricing check, so we don't need to do that right now. $5. We are kind of in a dire money situation, so I don't feel bad for doing so. We have plenty of other rides that are dirt cheap that the guests can go on. What are we gonna do with this, though? Now, the rowing boats can have 2. The water tricycles also 2, but I believe like 2 less. Bumper boats can have 12. 9? Or 9 with 4. I guess that's rather easy. We're gonna have lava swans. Yep, that's what we're gonna have. Lava swans it will be. Ooh, and also, of course, you know, there is space music associated with this. So, let me quickly get this done. Nice. Lava swans are now a fact. Cheap ride, but hopefully it will help a little bit. Now we need a name. What are we gonna name space lava swans? No less. Why don't we call this the the Swan Hammer 39K. No. Oh, well, actually, why not? why don't we? Ooh, and we need to do this, of course. So, are we though? I mean, sure, you know, I like that, but you know what? Let's do just a few. Let's have a few black swans in there, like 2. I think that's cool enough. Now, we do need to steer the guests a little bit in regards to where they can go on this. So, I know it can only be built on water. That's why we're building this. So in theory, this should prevent the guests from going to a place where they... Yes, is it? Yes, it's working. Nice, it's working. Perfect, alright, good. Now, seeing that is a success, I think what we should do next is get ourselves a... By the way, what August are we at? 28th. So we should see profits of around this amount. Yeah, more or less. Alright, that's good. That's good then. Also, do you have... Well, this seems okay-ish. I wouldn't say that it's grand, and we might not even get it to... Yeah, well, actually, the section here, once we have a track going through this, it will be grand. Just watch me. Or mark my words, I should say. I'm also thinking, like, I want the other coaster also to have the loop go through... I have a track go through the loop, but we probably need to arrange it in such a way that the loop is built around a track. And I'm looking at this curve here to achieve that with. Because I don't think we have any other track where it is possible for us to do so. It's definitely on over there. So, but we're not that far yet. So it is first going to be the log view. Now, as for the log view, it is a tracked ride, so I kind of feel obligated to build it over here. But at the same time, it is also a water ride. Oh, there is water there. If we build it over here, though, what we can do is we can just drop down like straight away. That's also cool. Now, what I was contemplating is building it over here, but if we really leave it to the slam down rides here, or stuff like this, well, I guess we can do that and then just leave this for the regular rides. Yeah, okay, guys, it's decided. What we're gonna do is we're gonna build this in such a way that the station is basically... Hold on a second. So if the station is 11:50. Yeah, no, we're good. So I want this station to be like this. And we'll see how that turns out. So how many logs can we have here right now? 8. Should be good. I don't think we should build this too long. And this is what I was curious about. It works though, and that's the most important bit. So, right. As for the queue, we're not gonna have this be right at the start. However good that might seem, like, oh, the perfect queue size, it is not good. So we shall just do this instead. And because this will be like a relatively slow ride. Also, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking like, yeah, but hold on a second. We also need to return this to the station. Now that should be okay. You know, returning to the station should be okay. Oh, but only if we do this. Yes, now it's good. Still, it should not be really that intense. It's only a boat hire, log fume ride, right? So, hopefully, pray that that's true. Now, let's go up again, and then straight. And I haven't really figured out a plan for this. But I figure we should just hug the terrain as much as possible. Oh no, the devil has left! Well, are you gonna be replaced by an angel? Okay, that one was really too easy. Now what we can do then is go above the thingy here. You know what we also can do? We can do the reverse turntable. That's fancy. That's cool, you know. Now they will have like a backwards drop. Kinda like that, you know that? And then this is also possible over here. And in theory, so long as we do like an extra reverser there. Done. Wow, and I just now see the budget. I'm like, whoa. Okay, that was a close call. We're just gonna add in like a few of these because I know that these will do good and we're gonna need them. Wow, alright. So, no speedboats that make them go twice as fast, unfortunately. Also, I think we're just gonna charge $4 here because this will be worth $4 like forever, you know? This isn't gonna change anything. However, maybe... No, it also hasn't changed anything there. Alright, okay, yeah, I guess it is what it is. There's not much we can do about it. Now, this needs a name. And I guess we can leave the game running because we do need a little bit of money, so... Ooh, also, you know what we're gonna need? We're gonna get the car right. Let's research shops and stalls right now. I only need one. I don't need many, but we are gonna need it. And open up. Oh, and wait for at least 20 seconds. There. So, yeah, this shall be... why don't we call this... Aqua still. Why don't we call this hydroxic atomic atomic hydroxic atomic automatic there. I was thinking of a word that was like making atoms, you know, but I couldn't really figure it out. So this is what it's become. Ooh, we can do different logs. I like that idea. Definitely gonna do that. Let's see though. White supports? Yeah, white supports. And then maybe also like a red thingy. Yeah, looks good. I like this. I want the bright orange, and you know what? We're not gonna speed up time here because I need a little bit of money to start construction on this coaster. Because that's what I really want to do. I want to start construction again. So let's see, and then we'll go that, and then we'll go that, and then we'll go that, and then we'll go that. Right, looking pretty good, looking pretty good. Now, as for... yeah, how about a handy dude? I mean, this is like a very, very big area. Definitely need an extra handy dude. Look, I mean, sure, the one guy has the path covered. But, ooh, I actually even forgot a handy dude over here for this coaster. Now, that could have been a vomitious mistake. So, there we go. Also, no improvements. But what we are gonna do, because I do see our money like increasing rapidly right now. Oh, this is so cheap. This should, with the water coaster, should be our next one. We're gonna build at least a part of this already right next to it, you know? That will help with the ratings, so... Let's get the entrance. Now this needs to be there. There's no other option for it. But this will greatly increase the just give me a moment. Just a moment. And back. Yeah, no, but this will greatly increase the ratings. Just having the station right next to it. Look, see? Bam. That's all it did. It already gave like a few rating points. So. It's a little trick I've learned in my day. Now, as for where this path is gonna go, I guess we would be clever to build the first few sections. Just for the pathing. We're not gonna continue building that just yet. But for the... Oh! And with these, with this type of covering, it's hard to see the slopes and all, you know? They all look the same. Oh, look who has calmed down right now. Where are you? Oh, so you wandered all the way from over there to over there? Well, guess, seeing how you demolished everything, or well, everything, at least that's what you did, you know, you are like a criminal guest. Look, I'll help you find the exit. And that's all I'll do. Baddie McVandal. Let's rename you. Baddie McVandal. There. Baddie McVandal! I hope you leave the park and never to return. You are not welcome here. That's quite the statement, because this is like, if you're not welcome anymore in damaged Tycoon parks, good luck finding any theme park in the whole Tycoon world that will take you. I mean, after all, I am like the proud developer and owner of all of them, pretty much. So, yeah, you basically have gone and screwed up big. Yeah, now that's an issue. Let's see. 14, 15. So, in theory, that should work, right? No, it doesn't. So then, this should work? Oh my, that's quite a bit of terraforming for an exit path. I mean, it has connected, but still. Oh, look who's left the park! What a surprise! Who would have guessed? Alrighty, good. So, this is sorted, I guess. There, do a bit of this. It's a long exit path. Maybe we should have connected it up there. Come and think of it, well, that's too late now. I've done all the terraforming. This is what we'll stick with. Oh, balls. Yeah, I should have gone, like, right above there, connected it up there somewhere, somehow. That would not have been too difficult to pull off. Yeah, well. Now, let me just try and see if we can manage, like, a proper coaster design here. So this is height 90. We are at height 25. First thing that we're gonna do, see that we get this through the loop. That means a steep drop, perhaps? Would that work? That would work. Almost. Not quite. Like, only one height difference is all it takes. So, if we were to say... and then this, that would work. Now, as far as lining it up goes, I'm not entirely sure that this is the right line. I'm also not sure that this is, but we're gonna try, see what happens. This is just lining out, basically. Well, I guess that answers that. So this is all doable, but yeah, I guess we need to go down even further, and then if we do the half loop, not allowed to the right, not allowed. One further, loop, half loop, nothing. Great. Oh, because that's alright. So hold on a second, guys. I'm trying to figure this out here right now. The half loop. That's doable. Also, in terms of speed, it's very doable. But it isn't doable like that. You've got to be kidding me. Ooh, nice. The t-shirt stall. We're definitely gonna get that going. However, I do want more thrill rides for the time being. I'm a bit bummed out that this going through the loop around this track here is not working out the way I want it to. I mean, is it that difficult, really? I have a feeling that... What if we were to say... this? But that's not really cutting it, is it? Then we can't even pass through there. Like, why, game? Can you please even... Can you, like, care even to say why not? As if the game has a voice, right? Well, let's try this, though. Maybe this will work. Not like that, not like that. I guess it's all too low. And now it's just right behind it. Maybe we need to do it like this. It's not gonna like it now, is it? Like this? No, of course no. Is there any way to go through here with a loop? I'm starting to think that the answer to that is a solid negative, really. Unless we like line it up completely different. I could try that. Look, this is almost within the realm of possibilities. If we were to say, curve it about a little bit. No, it's also not gonna happen, not over there. Wait a second though. Nice, okay. So... oh. Right. So, just out of curiosity, but we do kinda need this to happen. Right. So far, so good. So now we, this is all just so that we, wow. Now let's see, still nothing. I can't believe this. Retrying this again, but now offline might help us go to this height. No, okay, and what if we do this like not banked? Nope. Nope, the game says nope. But this might work now. Still nothing. Ah, this is so painful. You don't want to know how painful this is becoming. This is about the only option that I have left still. And it needs to be to the left, right? And it's not doing it. Alright, guys, I think that I have bad news. This is not gonna happen like that. So, what we're gonna do is change a plan, remove all these track shenanigans. However nice the intention was, what we can do though is go like around them. So we'll have a on-ride photo section like that. Seems good to me like that. Then what we'll do is we'll go up. And then what if we do like a corkscrew? It's only height 23. It's very doable, this. Seems good. And then basically where we're at right now is like lining ourselves up for the underground. Pretty solid. Because basically what we'll be doing is going into the underground like right over there. Seems like a good plan if you ask me. Because what we can basically line ourselves up for is going through that loop right now at high pace. I'm not entirely sure about like what we should do in terms of going through it. I'm also a bit not entirely sure about the view that I had just moments ago. It seems like I'm miles off in terms of like where the thing's at. It's a bit difficult to see. I have a feeling I might be just way too high. Yeah, I think that it's more a case of being too high. We're at height 7 right now. I think if we're at height 9, we should be good. So maybe it is better to do it like this. And then say, alright. Something like that. Okay, so that's not it. Wow, is it difficult to hit this thing even? Is this what I think it is there? Yeah, so if we were to say... Yeah. Look guys, we have it! Yay! We've gone through the loop. Nice. Now, just keep in mind that our pace at the moment is rather high. So, there's two things I want to do. I want to get above ground. But we come from height 26 and we are currently at height 9. So, I want to go above ground and I want to do like at least a corkscrew and a loop that I can pass through myself. So... let me see. Let me just lift it up here. Oh, we got the go-karts. We are so gonna build that. You do not want to know. Right. And then lift. Lift. A curve, lift. Corkscrew. Now let's do like a half loop. That doesn't lead to anywhere good though. That's a bit of an issue. Corkscrew. That goes someplace. Helix down small. And then We are like right. Oh, now we're good. This is like the exit of the previous ride. So we have to work with height 24. It's like that's our height. So if this is where we're half loop, and we have troubles. So let me see what's gonna happen if we just go out a little bit further here. And then we find ourselves, of course, because why would anything ever be easy, right? So let's do the same thing again, but then over here. Do the loop. Okay, to the other side. And then uppity uppity, fountain be gone. Height 21. I mean, in terms of pace, this should not really be a difficult thing to pull off. Okay, this is about the only way we can go here right now. I'm looking at this and I'm thinking like, damage, what are you doing? Right, we need to get this back to the station like ASAP right now. And that's the only real thing that matters at the moment. Get to the station and stop screwing about. Because it's gonna be difficult enough already to get this back. Though we are starting to line ourselves up to do so. Let's see. What do we need to? Is it much? Yeah, no. This isn't gonna lead to anything good. So maybe what we can do is no. Now what we should do. Alright. Yeah. I know what we should do. I know it. I know it. And in theory, we might even get away with doing this. Not entirely sure. Seems like we've got away with it. Nice. Alright, guys. This is the more important bit. Look at this. This is like half a rating added. It's also April, it's raining, we've got something else to do as well, but look at the profits. They are well above the 7,000 a month, I guess it is. So yeah, we're in, you know, and we've got 1,300 guests almost. So we're only like we're like at the start. Are we at the start? Yeah, we are more or less at the start of the third year. And we only need 320 more guests in the park, which shouldn't be that difficult, because we got quite a few good rides. Look, we got Enterprise going, we got go-karts, we got shops and stalls to build. So it's all good. But what we're also going to do, we're going to lower our prices even further. So, yeah, that's definitely something that's going to happen. But first and foremost, time to test it and get this set up. And yeah, look at how long it took us to build this. I don't know what it is, but I'm wasting way too much time with both of these coasters. Now, granted, you know, they are pretty good, cool, pretty good probably too. But this is how much we're gonna charge for it, and I'm almost afraid to have a look at this. Yeah, look. Yeah, this is not good. But we have to do this basically. I'm still gonna charge like $2 for the photos, but you know, if we want to keep the guests in the park for any prolonged period of time, we have to. Now, because we can only have the one terrain, let us just open this up. I mean, I don't even care if it's... well, you know what we also need to do? We need to get an extra mechanic. Park's big, and I think we need an extra one. But yeah, we basically need... Nobody's in the queue. It would be nice to know whether or not this coaster makes it through, though. I mean, I'm pretty convinced it does. 26, 23. Bit straight and then down. Through the loop. Lifting it all the way. There is a lift here, right? Yeah, I wouldn't have been that stupid. No, there is definitely a lift there. It's a bit difficult to see, but there is a lift. So it will make it through this corkscrew. Down, loop, back to the station. Yeah. I'm a bit nervous, you know that. I'm a bit nervous. We're gonna give it like one test ride, and then we will have it open. So this is going to be the, why don't we call this Kerbal Exploratory. There. Now, as we should do with something named like after such a great... Okay. I had not expected that, but... so 26, this... So, in the... Alright, that's kind of a surprise, really, but it's okay. What we can do, because we did this over here like this with a few straight pieces in, what we can do is just go a bit higher. Okay, maybe not that much higher. How much higher can we go? I guess still over there. No. Oh my goodness, what have I done? So this is not doable. Oh. Thinking. It's a bit hard to see. Is there a way to... Because basically, I'm also wondering, like, what track is it? I guess it's this blue curve here. So if we were to put the supports back on, man, it's so difficult to see like which support belongs to where. I guess it's this outer curve that we're running into. Right, just out of curiosity. Sure. We kinda can go just completely above it. Do we even need to go that far then? So, what if we were to say straight down? Roller coaster in the way. Because... I can't even see like which part of which track is in the way where, you know that. Let's see here. So if we were to say... It's probably this track that is running up against right now. I have made my own life here as a tycoon or as a roller coaster developer so incredibly difficult, you do not want to know. Right, back to the original plan. There is something we can do here that will hopefully do the trick. There. Done. Should be good now. Right, so now we can, and in terms of money, we're good. So I am gonna color this, but we'll do so whilst the game. Well, let's not pause it completely, because yes, now we can at least see the train. But as a Kerbal exploratory, I think that the only real fitting color is not that much green. They're also not that type of green. Maybe a bit more like that, or more like this. Yeah, this is the type of green, right? And then let's go with the blue track lines, or dark red ones. Dark red looks much better. And then we'll have white supports. Yes, white supports. And then, of course, these trains, they are not going to be all in the same color. We're going to have different colors per vehicle. Yes, per vehicle. It's still a bit off, you know. I thought it would be per... No, actually, it's not. It's not off. But vehicle, I think that in my mind as the train, but it's not, of course. So let's go do a bit of coloring. All right. Well, it's not exactly what I what I had in mind, but well, you know, it's a cool gradient. I like these gradients, man. I think they're just so cool. So there we have it. Now, what we need, of course, we don't need a fix mechanic because the thing can't crash anyway. But we definitely want a handy dude because this will be vomit intensive. And because we've made such a beautiful exit path that is like so incredibly long, we're definitely gonna need one. Oh man. So that hasn't changed much, and we will not have the ratings for this one this time. But we're definitely gonna have the ratings of the both of them next time when we play more Rollercoaster Tycoon.